right, guys. So we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So we have the Carnival LR, and indeed it is the fairly obvious. I mean, they did not really hide it very hard here. So this is actually, as we could see, an LR Super Saiyan Goku, Super Saiyan Vegeta, and Super Saiyan Trunks. So, this is actually a new named character, right? It is all three of them together. That is good. I mean, I would much rather it just be a new named character like this than Super Saiyan Goku again. You do gotta love that it's, I mean, it is another Super Saiyan Goku, but it's not a big deal because he's actually got a different name, right? I do love that. So, this unit, of course, is coming to Global NJP at the same time, so that's gonna be pretty good. Let's go ahead and jump in. Let's see what these bad boys are looking like right here. See how good they are going to be. Actually, I closed that, but I don't need to. It looks like there's 4 images here. Yeah, it looks like there's quite a bit to this card. Okay, so stats-wise, they're int, which means you add 5,000 directly to every stat. Their attack is very low, actually, but their defense and HP are very high. Okay. They're 200% to Super Saiyans, huh? Okay. Leader skill is Super Saiyans 200%. Is Super Saiyans actually a relevant team right now? I'm actually curious enough. Let me pull up Super Saiyans real fast. Alright, so here is the Super Saiyans category. So, let's just look for any, kind of newer characters. We do have Sword of Hope and Future Gohan. They're probably to be the best characters on this team. We have Super Trunks as well, but we would need Android/Cell Saga characters for him. I mean, LR Future Gohan would be one. We do have Int Future Gohan as well. Perhaps Super Trunks could be an option here. Right, God Goku is on here too. It could be a competitive team. If they're strong, this could be interesting. All right, maybe depending upon the fight, Ija or Gohan could have some play. Maybe this guy very limited. This guy limited, but he could do some stuff. Okay. I guess them. I mean, this is essentially super class cooler right here. That's what Gohan and Goten are. All right, so we have that. Let's just jump over and look at their super attack effects. Then we'll jump into their passive. So, their 12 key is 50% attack for 3 turns and then colossal damage. Their 18 key is 50% attack and defense for 3 turns and mega colossal. Okay. That's very good. I would like defense right here. I mean, depending upon how this character would look, I mean, the fact that they do this means they might have a lot of additionals built in. The fact that Dokkan intentionally didn't put defense right there. Because let's just say they have built-in additionals. If you would get, 3 or 4 stacks of this, keep in mind, this character does already have a very high defensive stat, too. Could be very interesting. But the super attack effect does look good. 18, this is really good. The damage is nice, sure, but okay. Now we'll go ahead and jump over to their passive. So this is the 3 Super Saiyans. So they activate their intro. Super effective against all types, and 30% damage reduction for 5 turns. If there's another 2 Super Saiyan or movie hero category ally on the team. Let me just skip ahead to categories real quick. They're on Super Saiyans, Join Forces, Movie Hero, Transformation Boost. Transformation Boost from the intro. That's good, okay. Kamehameha, Final Trump Card, Connected Hope, Power of Wishes. Oh, these are a Power of Wishes character, huh? Super Saiyan or Movie Hero? Well, okay, so God Goku is Super Saiyan. Damn it, hold on. Let me look at Power of Wishes real fast, too. Alright, so just a glance. We're looking for a second Super Saiyan character. I mean, you can run Sword of Hope. Sword of Hope, yeah. So this is a character we could run on Power of Wishes, which is relevant because then that puts him under the umbrella of Bulma. Oof. Okay. So there's some setups that these boys have. The intro is not that bad. And I mean, God Goku is also a movie hero, right? Okay, and stuff like that. Okay, so super effective against all types, and then damage reduction. So crit, is not really going to be needed here. Okay, additionals do not give them defense on their 12 key super attack effects. You guys already know where I'm leaning there. Let's see. So 3 key, 180% attack and even start a turn. Okay. 130% attack and evens when attacking. I mean, you combo that, and then you combo the super attack effect, and I mean, their stats are going to be high. Then they get an additional 3 key per int key sphere obtained. Okay. Randomly change key spheres of a certain type to int if there's another Super Saiyan or movie hero category ally in the same turn. Okay. Launch an additional has a high chance to be a super for every 3 key spheres obtained. For every 3 key spheres obtained. Yeah, Power Wishes would definitely make a lot of sense. So this is a character that needs orbs. Now, here's the thing with type orb changing, right? Sometimes, right, it's like, okay, like it works out well. God Goku is a great example of this. Sometimes it works out well, sometimes it doesn't. It's not like rainbow orb changing I found to be fairly consistent. Type orb changing, not so much, right? Like you're gonna have a lot of hits, but you're gonna have a lot of misses too. Whereas I would argue with rainbow orb changing, misses are uncommon or rare. And yeah, I thought so. I could tell that they had additionals. That's the only reason they didn't give them defense right here. I mean, yeah, dude, this character. I mean, they would have like 2 million defense start a turn, right? Like if you pop all these, and they're getting 50% defense right there, like turn 2, they'd be at 2 million defense start a turn. That's why they didn't do that. Stupid though. Why not just let them, right? Now they do have some damage reduction. And again, they have high stats. How is this character going to fare against, say, Omega and Fusion Zamasu? I'm going to need to see them in game. Because it's like 30% damage reduction ain't like the craziest. This is also a character geared more towards Fusion Zamasu since the 5-turn damage reduction right there. Okay, this is a character that's going to be, I think, underrated big time by people, but I think their stats are going to be impressive. Getting them orbs is going to be a huge thing here. Let me look at their teams again. Teams. I mean, Transformation Boost, that's not a team. I mean, this is 8th anniversary LR teams. Kamehameha is interesting because, I mean, it's not a real team right now, but it easily could be at any point. Like, Kamehameha to me feels like anniversary leader skill, right? Movie Heroes is not... Movie Heroes is actually not ultra competitive, is it? Because basically we'd be looking for 2023 characters there. We have God Goku, and then in LR Spirit Bomb Goku, like, yeah, no thanks. Yeah, sorry. I don't really consider him a great option. So, Power Wishes really is like their go-to spot. Bulma, yet again, the god of the game, Bulma, of course. Let's finish looking at their kit. So we got Links and then their active skill. Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Experienced Fighters, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Yeah, typical. That's the same Link set as Spirit Bomb Absorb Goku, right? So, no surprises there. And then active skill. So, Spirit Bomb Super Saiyan. When all allies are Super Saiyan from the 3rd turn or 6th turn. Yeah, that's a good. I do like these conditions quite a bit. They give you an avenue to get it early, but then turn 6, not really that bad, right? Master Race attack temporarily, ultimate damage, and within the turn, all attacks become crits. Okay. That actually, I was just about to say they don't need it because they're super effective against all types, but no, because that does wear off. So, it's like by the time... Oh, that's actually very good for Omega. Yeah, because by the time this wears off... So, remember, I do think that Fusion's Monster is certainly the hardest fight in the game. Omega's a real fight. I've seen so many people like just downplaying Omega. That's just the salt towards Fusion Zamasu's turn 1 AoE. Omega's a tough fight. Performance against Omega matters. This character, with their damage reduction for the first couple of turns, that's geared more so towards like the Dismal Future fights, right? But, you know, we could lose the damage reduction, and then you could pop the active skill, and then that will get the 130% attacking against when attacking. It's the same concept as Limit Breaker Super Saiyan 4 Vegeto against Omega. Vegeto can get clapped against Omega, Limit Breaker Vegeto, which, I mean, has happened literally multiple times in my videos. Like, Omega will just blow him away. But you could do the active skill and at least protect Vegeto from the AoEs, like that first turn. Same thing will happen with them, right? Like, you know, for the first several turns against Omega, blah, 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 they'd have their damage reduction. That wears off, then you pop the Spirit Bomb absorbed attack, and then, you know, you're going to get this when attacking. And, I mean, again, this is a character with, they have monster stats. I mean, I don't know. Like, how good is this character going to be? I gotta see them. I gotta see this character in game. My prediction is that this character is going to be vastly underrated. But I do think, I mean, depending upon your RNG, I mean, if they could pop, what, 5 supers? They could do 5 super attacks, man. I mean, if they do 5 supers, are bosses living that? Like, do you understand, like, how busted they could, theoretically could be? I know I've been telling people to push back on the, oh my god, their potential type shit. But, like, I mean, so you could do 1 super and the hidden potential system, and then you have 3 additionals right there. So that's 5 supers. I mean, do you know what happens if you're able to get 50% attack 5 times? And then the second turn, you know how high their damage is going to get? Like, I'm just saying, like, they're, you know, they've got some juice to them. Yeah, they do for sure. We'll see. But they definitely do seem like a solid character. Again, I mean, do I have a tier list I could pop up real quick? Just looking at one of these LRs. This is a Yellow Coin LR tier list? No, give me 2 seconds. Let me actually pause. I'm just going to pull up my last LR tier list. Alright, so this is the last one I did. This is pre-Fusion Zamasu, by the way, because we have not had an LR in quite a while. Ribran wasn't good enough to make it onto the top 10 LRs. Yeah, dude, this is just so out of date. I would have Orange Piccolo 1 at this point. I do think 16, 17, and 18, they merit inclusion on this list. I mean, damn, yeah, Goku, Trunks, and Vegeta, I mean, they would have to be better than Super Saiyan 4, right? Yeah, you couldn't put Super Saiyan 4 Goku above them. So what about Sword of Hope? I'd imagine Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks are probably going to be better than Trunks early, but I mean, obviously, they can't compete with Trunks' standby, the Sword of Hope. And then, I mean, we get to like Goku and Vegeta. Again, this list, I would have this vastly different, actually. This was, what day do I have this saved? This is from the 17th of September. Again, this is before Fusion Zamasu came out. Cause like, I mean, I can't rank them. I feel like they're strong, but I mean, dude, they struggle in both AoE fights. I mean, I could live, if you could struggle against Omega, sure, or if you struggle against Fusion Zamasu, sure, like, I could live with one, but if you struggle against both, like, nah, man, like, we can't, you gotta be good for Omega or Fusion Zamasu, one of the two, and it's like, the Blue Fusions, they could do stuff in both fights, but they're very risky, they're very risky characters. I do think that Goku, Trunks, and Vegeta will make it. They feel like a top 10 to me. This character's tough to rank, too, because, man, like, I just find them, I just can't stop using this character, but there is like a lot of deaths, a lot of huge damage with them, but I mean, that standby is just so good, right? It's tough, yeah, I think that they probably would make it, though, so, yeah, let me know what you guys think, but this certainly does seem like a fairly good character right here. This LR, Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. Again, my prediction is that this character will be mega underrated going into the data download, and then people will go, oh my god, they're actually so good. This is a classic situation of that. So, Let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch y'all next time.